Oh, what is up, everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch news video. Today, we've got a bunch of great topics for you, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So as we march towards the release of the Nintendo Switch on March 3rd, worldwide, we have some more games confirmed for the launch, and it comes with a trio of high-quality indie games, but the one that I'm most excited about, World of Goo. So the Tomorrow Corporation has announced that World of Goo, Little Inferno, and Human Resource Machine will all be on the Nintendo Switch at launch. And to me, World of Goo, that was like the first AAA indie game that really got the ball rolling for like the indie scene, in my opinion. When it comes to Nintendo, there was a lot of games out there that did well and everything, but World of Goo just got these insane scores. I remember playing that game back in the day. We're talking like almost 10 years ago at this point. I remember playing that and just being like, okay, this is actually a pretty cool game. I remember playing that a lot, and I'm not big on the puzzle type of games or stuff like that, but I actually really like that game. And the fact that it's being brought back to the Nintendo Switch for launch, I think it complements what Nintendo is doing with stuff like Bomberman and of course The Legend of Zelda. I haven't played Little Inferno or Human Resource Machine, but from what I understand, those are good indie games as well. But I'm most looking forward to World of Goo just for the nostalgia factor. I'm probably going to buy that game, and I suggest any of you guys to look at all these three games, check out what you want, and buy the one if you feel like buying one of them. I suggest World of Goo. Seeing some of the early gameplay videos that IGN and other places posted back then will just take you on a nostalgia trip to how the internet was and everything. I think it's amazing that they're bringing this game back. You know what would be really cool? If there was like a triple pack and it was at retail. I doubt they'll do that. Probably costs way too much, but I think it would be cool for a cartridge and all. But anyway, World of Goo coming to Nintendo Switch on March 3rd, in addition to Little Inferno and Human Resource Machine. Can't wait for World of Goo. Totally gonna buy that on day one and play it for you guys. Alright, moving on. We got some Nintendo Switch Pro Controller news. So it has been approved by the FCC and should be available to pre-order soon. So in other parts of the world, like on Amazon UK, you've actually been able to pre-order the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. Now in the US, you still can't do it at this point when it comes to Amazon or anywhere else, but with this FCC filing, it looks like that will happen soon because they finally approved it. So we should be getting pre-orders, and yo, this is going to be freaking hype because look, I'll say this once, I'll say it again. I was actually talking back when I did my review of the Xbox Elite controller. That's the $150 Xbox One controller that has removable pin buttons and removable joysticks and all this stuff that you could do with it. And I'm like, man, they're charging $150 for this? If Nintendo made it an Elite or a Pro controller with pricier tech in it, people would definitely buy it. I was saying that back then. People might complain if they made a Pro controller that was pricier, but if it was packed in with good tech, people will buy it. And yes, people complained about this Pro controller, but based on everything we've seen so far, as far as the pre-orders go, people are pre-ordering this thing, and many people that I've talked to when it comes to Nintendo Switch are going to buy this Pro controller for $70. Now in the UK, it did get a price drop, so make sure you check out your local stores and compare the prices with Amazon to make sure you get the best price on it. But like I said, this is essentially Nintendo's Elite controller. They didn't give us any options. Obviously, you have the Joy-Cons and all that, but they have all the same tech the Joy-Cons do that this Pro controller is. Actually, the Joy-Cons have a little bit more tech because it actually has the IR camera. But other than that, everything's the same. But what I'm talking about here is nice, sturdy controller with great battery life, still 40 hours of battery life. You have an NFC chip built in. You have HD rumble built in. And you have motion controls with the gyroscope and accelerometer as well. So it has everything. Now the Wii U Pro Controller didn't have all that stuff. All the Wii U Pro Controller had was just really great battery life and a comfortable controller. This has a lot more tech packed into it with the HD rumble, with the NFC chip, with the motion controls, and people are going to buy this. Yes, it's expensive, but it's quality, and I've said this before. I've always said this before. People always complain that we weren't getting quality products from Nintendo when it came to Wiimotes, when it came to the tech. This is quality, so I do think people will buy it, and it's been shown so far. People are pre-ordering this thing in other parts of the world, so I know I'm going to get my Pro Controller because I want to play on this thing because it is amazing. And everything that I've heard from the reviews from people who actually got to go hands-on with this at the Nintendo Switch event in New York City said that the Pro Controller is sleek, it's comfortable, it works for games like Splatoon. It's just a great controller, so I'm really looking forward to buying this controller and using it because I think it is a quality controller, and it kind of falls in line with what I said to Retro Death, who's actually a YouTuber himself. Make sure you check out his channel. I was like, hey man, if Nintendo made an Elite controller or a more expensive controller, it would sell, and that's definitely going to happen here. Alright, moving on to the next story here. Yo, we've got some Melee 2017 action. We've got some surprises here. So Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Super Smash Bros. Melee will return at EVO 2017. But the big surprise is this year, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U will be on the big stage on Sunday instead of Melee. Melee finals will be on Saturday, while Super Smash Bros. For Wii U finals will be on Sunday. And remember, Sundays are always reserved for all of the big games. So I'm not so sure about that. I understand Super Smash Bros. For Wii U will probably have more entries than Super Smash Bros. Melee. And trust me, I like Super Smash Bros. For Wii U more than I like Melee. Although I just feel just like the elder brother, you know, it's like, maybe it's a little disrespectful, just a little disrespectful to have Melee go first and not have that at that end time slot just because of the way the games are played and kind of how things turn out, the type of things that happen in Melee, the type of comebacks, like with Hungry Box. Are you going to miss that type of reaction, that type of thing on a Sunday and put that on Saturday? So like I said, no hate to Smash Bros. Wii U. You guys know how I feel about the game. I just don't know about Smash Bros. Wii U being a Sunday over Melee. Now, don't get me wrong. I support both of them. I think everyone should support both games and everything. Like, trust me, I'm not trying to say Super Smash Bros. Melee is like so much more deserving or anything. I'm just thinking about it from just like the hype factor, from the tradition factor, and that's it. Nothing more, because you guys all know that I like Super Smash Bros. For Wii U more than I like Melee when it comes to just me playing. Now, when it comes to watching, I would say they're about equal. It just depends on who's playing and what's going on. But I mean, if Hungry Box and if Armada and Mango and all those dudes are playing, I love to watch them. But there's only certain people that I like to watch on Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. But overall, like I said, either way, both games are coming. But there's even a bigger story here. Now, they're having a donation drive, okay? It's kind of the same thing how Super Smash Bros. Melee got voted in back in 2013. But yeah, they're doing that. But guess what games are on this list? There are a lot of games, but ARMS is one of the games. So we could be seeing professional, competitive ARMS. I wouldn't even say professional. I don't know if he's going to get sponsored for ARMS. But we could be seeing competitive ARMS at EVO 2017 if it wins the donation drive. There's Pokken and there's like Marvel. There's a bunch of other games as well. But ARMS at EVO. Yo, I'm going to give you guys a link. You guys all go donate and get this game at EVO. I want to see ARMS at EVO. I might even enter. If that game makes it, I'm going to go donate to this cause because I want to see ARMS at EVO 2017, hands down. I want to see people using the motion controls. I want to see people using the Control HD Rumble. I want to see this. I think that would be so hype if ARMS was at EVO. I think it would just be amazing. And 2GG, the big tournament series here in the California area, Los Angeles, Southern California to be specific, like they are saying that they're going to take away maybe 10 grand from the winnings pot of their series that they're running to put into this donation drive so ARMS could potentially have a chance at being at EVO. I think they should do it. I think they should do it. ARMS EVO 2017. Hashtag let's go. Let's go. So everyone, let's get ARMS to EVO. Check out the link in the description below and let's watch some people get bopped this summer in some ARMS action. Yo, this is going to be hype if it does make it. But Smash Bros. Melee, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, what more can you ask for as a Nintendo fan trying to get respect in the FGC? So good stuff all around. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.